In Funfair, you'll try and build the best theme park in the city, but your competitors are vying for the same title. Which of you will make the best theme park? Let's find out. The game here is set with random city cards forming the city deck, a random award card placed here for a bonus goal for this game, and randomly drawn park cards to create the market. Now each player will start with 5 of these cards, as well as 30 coins, and a gate and a showcase card that is dealt randomly. Each round is broken down into steps clearly listed on the reference card, or even better, on the board game here using the roller coaster card. Let's take a look at these in detail. The city phase will have you reveal the top city card, which will slightly change the rule or add an effect for this round. After the 4th round, the blueprint closing soon card will be revealed. We'll talk about this later. Next, starting with the first player, each player will do one action at a time during the park steps. As you can see, each round has 3 park steps, meaning you will take 3 actions this round, one at a time. The actions are build, take, loose change, or demolish. Build will allow you to build cards from your hand, build your showcase, or build directly from the market, refilling it as soon as cards are taken from there. Each card will have a cost, and their types might differ. Attractions will be built on the right side of your gate. These can be rides, theater, restaurants, or sideshows. Know that you only have space for a maximum of 5 attractions without the same name as listed on your gate. And yes, that includes your showcase. Upgrades go on specific attractions, and more upgrades on an attraction has a higher point score at the end of the game. So these are extremely important. You can't, however, have more than the same named or theme upgrade on an attraction unless otherwise stated. Furthermore, these are tucked as you build them, and you cannot rearrange the order, so do be careful. Building your showcase is extremely expensive but valuable, as these will allow you to take a 4th action each round. Luckily, investors will help you build these, but more on that later. Lastly, staff can be hired at a cost as well, but these go to the left side of the gate, like attractions, providing bonuses and income. If there's a card you really need from the market but can't really afford it right away, simply do the take actions and place it in your hand for future play. The take action also allows you to draw 2 cards from the park or blueprint deck, and you'll choose to take one or none. Blueprints can give you more points at the end game if at least the top half is completed, and bonus points if both sections are completed. However, if you don't complete the first half, you cannot score the bonus target, and furthermore, you'll lose 10 points. And this is why you might not want to keep a card when you do the take action. Remember, after the 4th round, you cannot take blueprint cards anymore. Loose change will simply make you garner 1 coin per attraction you have, and demolish will remove an attraction or upgrade in order. These actions are rarely taken unless in dire need. When the park steps are done, we move on to the guest step. Here you'll gain coins equal to the star values, upgrades help here also, and tickets from staff members. Now, if your showcase is not built, investors will put 5 coins on the card, which will reduce the cost of building it from round to round. Lastly, we move on to the cleanup step. You'll discard all cards from the market, discard your hand size down to 5, remember blueprints and showcase are not part of your hand, and move the starting player marker left of the current first player. By the end of the 6th round, we count points as such: attraction size by counting all icons on it, staff members as denoted here, completed blueprints or penalties for not completed ones, each pair of coin is worth 1 point, and lastly, each player who completed the award this game gets those points. The player with the most wins. So you might think you might have seen this game before, but that's because Funfair is a lighter version of its predecessor, Unfair. What makes this game a little different is that it's less mean in terms of take-that elements that were removed from this game quite significantly. Games are a little shorter as well, and I personally like to think more family-friendly. As you can see, the artwork is great, but more importantly, the graphic design is clear and concise. Game plays extremely smoothly because of it, and we hardly had any ruling problems, as the rulebook is extremely well written as well. The game blends well tactical choices with available market cards, long-term strategy with award and blueprint cards, But there will be a luck factor that you might have to contend with that might not please everyone. The meat of the game relies on the building and take actions, and if these aren't done at full potential, you'll end up taking the loose change action, which is very underwhelming early game. Especially when you can have a staff member that will give you usually more coins in return by simply having the right ride attraction and buy their ticket. So generally a staff member will give you at least 4 coins when loose change usually gives you a lot less. The economy for me is a little wonky in this game, and I feel there should have been some way of balancing that. So know that luck is prevalent in the game, from staff available, getting the right upgrade, or the right blueprint, to even the award card criteria determined at the beginning of the game. Even with the mitigation of drawing 2 cards from the deck, there's still a lot of luck factor. Look, I might be reading too much into this game, as it's definitely intended more as a gateway game, and a lot of those usually have that high volatile luck factor. So rating it as a gateway game, Funfair will surely please beginners and families, as this game is primarily marketed for those audiences. From us, Funfair scores a 7 out of 10. Enjoyed our review? Like the video and subscribe. You can also find us on social media like Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for watching. Until next time.